I like a lot. Trey stayed awake all night doing his research.
I haven't slept in 3 days. I just can't stop thinking about how it's possible.
Plus, like, how can you ever feel safe, right? Now that you know the truth.
Yeah.
You're constantly worried.
Well, you see, there's this whole thing where, like, a UFO crashed in the Black Forest here in the 1930s, and that, like, really did kickstart things off in a weird way. And especially if you can just consider, you know, the technological advancement over the past 100 years or so. Like, it really never stops. Breeze doesn't stop either. He has some sort of laser beam attachment to his USP.
Yeah, full accuracy. This guy is a pistol king, best in the region with this weapon. He's going to go back in for more. Reggie does take down Zerg, but Breezy is here to play. Will be traded, putting us down into a 2-on-3, trying to cross back for the bomb stand. And Tarek fighting for it. Rebirth in a bit of a predicament, hoping for a flank, but Ethan is still sitting on that A site in case things get uncomfortable. EG know that bomb is down and they have no reason to move. Tarek, taking a goosh. Reggie put down to 50, but they still have to cross. They have one flash to do it. Can they get by?
He's just so like trying to force a fight. It doesn't necessarily need to happen, but they all want their piece of the action here. And Tarek getting pretty ballsy with it while this flank is coming in. But Stan's going to steal the kill. And Ethan's like, well, I'm going to get something for doing all this. And he will. EG find the pistol. They go 1-0 up. And now for Rebirth, just going to have to be an eco, I'd imagine. They could force. They could not.
Those are the options.
Covered all my bases.
Nice,
there.
Yes. You are on to something.
That's the thing, right? I think like when you're an underdog like this, you never really know. Like if you want to force, mate, go for it. You know, what's going to happen? What's the worst that can happen?
So when you got the Sonic the Hedgehog furry outfit for Hugo, where did you get it? Is that like an Amazon purchase or?
No, it was all custom made. I had to send measurements. So while he was asleep, I went into his hotel room. I measured everything. Everything. I mean everything.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, I'm proud to say it. And now he looks really good.
News to me, Harry. I thought you would have remembered my measurements, but hey.
Oh, ridiculous.
The Org is outside, and it's having a great time. Breezy finding 2. Tarek, punished on the push. Looked like his. Curry gets away with a FAMAS. And EG, like, this is a game where they're going to be more so fighting themselves rather than fighting Rebirth, right? You don't want to feed, and you don't want to give Rebirth kills, but at the same time, you also don't want to give them the respect. You don't need to. You're better individually and as a team.
You don't want to let them get started and, you know, steamroll you through a half, and that's how this whole series just ends right away.
GG go next, as they say in the industry.
Or they just say in all my match makes.
No, that's me.
Oh. Well, bomb down. Curry, having came from the ramp room, has found a shot on the Breeze, which is kind of nice, all things considered. Still in a 1v2. Picked up a FAMAS towards ramp, but on 35 HP.
Uh-oh.
Good luck, my friend.
Oh, he turns, and Ethan doesn't even need his Mag 7, uses the USP, and taps him out of the round. Yeah. Good stuff. 2-0 for EG, in control of the situation, as they should be. Rebirth coming in with guns.
Omega lol, Harry. Omega lol.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be a mega lol in too much if you Rebirth just yet, but maybe there's time. As now they come in with rifles, and it is this... Oh, my voice went very high there.
Rifles?
Rifles?
Draggy?
Ooh.
Get me out.
Row, Shaggy.
Well, Rebirth, they're looking to get away with it, but there's some meddling kids on the other side, known as EG. And, well, you know how the story goes. Carson climbing around silo, looking at the ground to avoid getting headshot by a player behind the garage, but Zerg doesn't... Oh, okay, gravity.
Nice. A nice 58 damage left.
He comes crashing down like Roswell.
Oh, yes. Now, that's an interesting one. You see, I'm just thinking about the technology, okay, and how it has propelled. And I don't just mean that because propulsion wasn't really something that was on the docket. Now, look at it. You know, like, it was almost as if somebody at some point said, you know what? I can look at these salmon and I can look at these animals that are just birds. They're just in the sky. They're harnessing the energy around them rather than creating their own.
Yeah, like, let's do that, but, like, fill it with people.
Yes.
Yeah, and then planes.
And send it to the moon.
And back. Rebirth, they're fighting for their life. They've got this ace site, and they've killed everyone as well. Retchy with 4.
Oh, my God.
They're on the board, already buying something up. That's nice. And actually, EG are full broke, right? Some of these rounds got pretty close, so nothing to play with. Forcing back into the midst. This gives Rebirth a chance at a decent T side, right? Obviously, having control of the economy is the perfect setup to actually achieving something in a matchup like this. And if they can break EG, put them on USPs in the next round, well, Rebirth will take the lead undoubtedly. EG, though, still have to be respected with a force buy like this. Fast out the door is 4-pack. Ethan can't see a thing, and Breezy's gone. Ethan trades from above the hut. Carson looking up, but he finishes the job on 5 HP. Tarek is pushed ramp, but doesn't want to go any further with a Molotov being down. Rebirth are aware of the ramp aggression likely to come through in this game. There's 2 players here. Tarek gets 1, Cirque not spotted. Tarek with an AK could spam out Carson in a very normal spot to spam, but Tarek is looking for kills on the site. Everyone has moved towards door for Rebirth. EG are on for a retake.
Oh, Tarek taking this peek in. There's one. Carson also low. And now,
oh boy,
just Retchy. This force buy works wonders for EG. They get away with a 3rd round. They make that retake happen. It looked like it was going to be Rebirth, right? They get in. It's looking good. But Tarek's flank in through lobby is a little too strong, a little hard to contain.
Well, I hate to tell you guys this.
Uh-oh.
We probably will be going to a technical here very shortly.
He's called it.
Oh.
What's the problem, Trace?
If I had to guess,
Yeah. Aliens?
aliens have crashed into the data center
Damn it.
that the server is at, which is kind of wild. I don't know what server they're playing on. If I had to guess, probably like Denver, maybe. But I don't know, man. I'm just convinced. You'd be naive to think that there's nothing bigger out there, you know?
Yeah. Nothing better. Because, boy, if there's nothing better, we are screwed.
Especially after 2020. Good grief. I also think, like, okay, it's kind of arrogant for us to think that aliens would look, you know, like us, or maybe, just maybe, an ancient alien astronaut theorist. They've said this, many believe it, that just maybe aliens created us in their image.
Ooh.
Rather than the other way around.
Ooh. Okay. Now, how do the lizard people fit into this, Trace? Because I know there's some link there.
So basically, when you look at that, you're thinking about like, okay, so America, right, as a country, has harnessed all the lizard people into political office.
Yeah, that is true.
Right.
And that could very well be big if true. I mean,
if true, yeah.
Can't really prove it. But anyway, y'all are pathetic.
Well, the lizards have crept back to their nest, and Rebirth have come out of the T-spawn alive and well. Back in with an AWP.
the lizards in that.
I don't really know. You can figure it out. Ooh.
Are you saying that Tarek is a lizard, Harry?
Well, hang on. I didn't say anything.
Well, hold on now,
That's
Harry.
quite a statement, Harry.
Look at that. Oh, another one over the smoke from Cirque. And he's looking for even more. He'll get put down by Phantom. Right now, Lizards of the Leather looking to flock together outside. Rebirth grouping up.
Are they all playing in leather jackets or like, what are the lizards of
jeans.
leather?
They're like a biker
Not
gang.
jeans, obviously, but
Interesting.
leather trousers.
Well, gloves are off right now.
There's a lot of layers.
Yeah, that's got to be
Gloves.
like warm. Like, how are you even playing?
Oh,
Oh, dear. Bye. Nice little crossfire there for EG.
right. Woolly hat's coming off, but the baseball cap is staying on.
How many T-shirts are they wearing? That's the question.
I don't know, Hugo. If I had to guess, like 5 Ts.
5 CTs on the other side. EG showing us what they can do. Nice solid hold. Rebirth just getting fragged in this round. And now the money. Oh boy, the money starts to become a problem yet again. Pistols out, back to the silo. They've liked Yard a lot. They've been given a lot of room, but EG are absolutely fine with giving away this room and just hunking down in the sight. Right now, they've put many players out here to fight, but Stan gone to the Deagle. It's down to Cirque, who can swing. He's going to move outside, try and grab this gun. They spot him. Good info, but they actually take the spot. I like that move from 4-Pack, getting very, very deep indeed. Cirque has no idea. His gun barrel spots. Oh, no. What? How? Flashed out. Breezy's going for more. How is this flipped around for EG? Rebirth falling apart at the seams. Dinks either way. Tarek sees a player above, trying to continue to spray, but going to get deked out of the round. This is uncomfortably close, and Cirque is so low. Will still fire off. Can he grab a gun? They're all around him. Rifles in every direction, but this man's making money for that AWP. And Ethan's coming back outside to help. At this point, Rebirth have already left, and Ethan, he knows.
Yeah, Ethan hears the footsteps. There's one and the double. And man, have you ever felt more like Tarek than in that moment there, right? He goes outside to go and help Cirque, and on the first peek just gets one-tapped by a deagle. And then there's Cirque with like 10 HP, peeking credit card, running garage, taking little peeks here and there. He's all right, he's fine, but Tarek shows up, just instantly domed.
Now that would appear to be a college dorm room. And that means that they're doing it right.
Land time. She's got the AWP, but it's glass as well. Oh, I like these setups for EG. Double ramp push. Tarek gets into radio. Cirque holds with the AWP. If they ever come back to clear him, Cirque can take a shot and back up. And then they'll never be ready for Tarek. Let's see if it goes that well. Cirque is aggressive. Oh dear, missed shot, but here's Tarek to save the day. He walks into the spray. Yep. Oh boy.
Classic.
Oh dear.
It's happened again. Tarek and Cirque just shouldn't go near each other. They're yin and yang, and actually I think the whole point there is that
they're stuck together
between the two. Yeah.
You're a lizard, Harry.
No, I'm not.
Oh, there's a barrel. Stan takes the head.
And Cirque's in with another. Now, while Carson does get away with one, Cirque, as we know, is unkillable. Despite being low, he's still keen for fights, however, does have to concede heaven. Well, problems getting worse by the second here for Rebirth. You didn't think it could get much worse, but that bomb is all the way back in T-spawn, and that means they need the kills. With only 35 seconds left, they'd have to go on a mad dash through the A site to go back and get it.
That is a tight angle. 4-Pack landing the AK shot onto Cirque, takes his AWP out of the round. Breeze, a little bit wiser.
This is why not having the bomb, you know, you really wish you did have it, but you don't have it. And there's not really any time to get it. So the round's done, and EG know this. They're just hiding down on B. They're like, well, this is all right.
Nice save. At least the AWP actually gets the AWP right. Like, Retchy had it on glass, but now 4-Pack back at his hands. But it will be all they bring into that next round. And he doesn't want to lose it now. So, dangerous game to even take these fights. But 6-1 for EG. Things are as they should be. That's an awkward one for Tarek, right? Like, he's only swinging to help Cirque. Usually, Cirque, if Cirque's holding there, if he's a little more patient, Curry probably just walks into the shot, but Cirque aggresses too deep. Tarek tries to bail him out. And yeah, he gets punished for that, but it's not a worry for EG. They win the round. Odds are looking good for them as you would expect. And Deegs again for Rebirth around this saved AWP. Can it find anything? It needs to find everything. Although we've seen some decent D shots from Rebirth coming through in this game so far. They're setting towards the ramp. Tarek can drop off. Oh dear, he's getting very close though. The flash right in his face. Now he's just here for the kills, here for the spray. He's got 2 in the bomb, looking for another. Tarek back to the USP. The AWP does cut off a rotation. Tarek is trapped right now with a no-scope not connecting. And Tarek on for the ace. Oh. Carson is flying. It's a UFO. The aliens are in the server.
He got a UFO, man. He was getting abducted in mid-round. What? He was getting beamed up, and Tarek, flying. I guess, kind of saved him in some roundabout way.
Yeah. Avoiding the probes. What? We need to see that again. That was out of this world.
Well, it's like, you know, Tarek with this telepathy, he slows down this player in midair. It's Carson. He stops in midair. Tarek has that ability. He has that power, and he's harnessed it right here, right now.
Get the History Channel CEOs on the line, man.
That doesn't make any sense. Wingardium Leviosa on the ramp room.
Guardian.
Yeah, Wingardium Leviosa, man. We all remember that moment.
It's the Big Apple.
Guardian, win the Leviosa. And look at Cirque taking this peek into the lobby. Ready and wait. Oh, look, they've smoked it deep. They're actually trying to take lobby away from Rebirth, and they have. This is awkward as hell. Ethan is in lobby. There is a man in radio, and with this smoke so deep, like, you're going to expect that they've taken lobby away, but my word, this round's been live. Oh, no, they don't expect it at all, actually. They walk in, knives out, and they get punished for it. Oh, look, they are in that place that they smoked you. It's only Phantom left alive, and he does put on a bit of a show here. 3 in the round. I'm on his back, and Phantom looking to go full Incubus as he just waits back here in the radio room.
Phantom just, you know, wishing they were here so he could drive away. No one's going to bail you out here. He tries to irk his way into its upper sight. Stan will find him, and that will be that. 8-1.
Are we going to talk about how Carson was flying? I've watched thousands of Counter-Strike games. I've never seen that.
And also, like, there was no pause. Like, I thought,
like,
you know,
he's lagged out.
And, like, you know, No, that was...
He's stuck in the air. Tarek's, like, dinking in midair. It's not even, like, bad hitboxes or, like, a visual bug. He is fully stuck.
I can't believe what we just saw.
How does that make sense?
We just... Oh, my God.
This game's great.
We went into today talking about aliens a hell of a lot, and... You know, we're not even 10 rounds in, and suddenly things are getting suspicious. Who's getting beamed up next? Tarek, back at ramp. Will his UFO friends need to bail him out? He's on with 4. Once again, is he going to get another ace? That's the question. Content farming down at the ramp, and he's chasing it down. He wants it, right?
Don't give him the ace.
2 aces in 1 round. That's something worth, you know, like clipping.
One round.
Well, not 1 round, sorry. You know, close proximity around.
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't get it, so...
If you've aced twice in 1 round, you've slaughtered your entire team.
And yourself, and the enemy. That's a real brawl.
That's the true mark of an overachiever.
Yeah.
Or, as ancient alien astronaut theorists predict, that aliens have, in fact, entered Tarek.
Oh,
hang on.
Where? How? And why?
Telepathy, guys. Come on.
Okay, yeah. Well, aliens on the brain.
Telepathetic.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Rebirth, what do you got for us? Big buy around here, chance to get back on the board. Good luck breaking the money of EG. It's starting to build. It's starting to swole. And Rebirth, they're going to patrol back into the lobby. Hut roof Molly set up for Retchi. Looking like a full A execute by the looks of things. 4-pack has another Molotov coming through on the rafters as well. Breezy looking away from the flashbangs. They're already out the hut. They've seen him. Nice little gap for Phantom to find. He will get traded by Cirque, though, in the Heaven. Double Heaven retake with Stan a long way away coming in through main. It's smoked currently. Tarek lining up a flashbang. In here, there you go, Rebirth losing the first man, but they've got the bomb planted. Tarek drops in. Will he check close in the sight? 4-packs drop the smoke to maneuver around, and Carson trying to fight Cirque will fall in the open. 4-pack, do they know? He dropped this smoke. They don't seem aware. Tarek's going back for it, and they're figuring it out. He's got to be close. He's got to be near, and Tarek has the clear. Nice stuff for EG, up to double digits, and the retake is done. Yes.
Well, this is, you know, keeping in trend at least with the last time these two teams met. And it's a shame because we've had some like nice individual moments from Rebirth, but not really ever enough to culminate into a round. They're going to try and pick up the pace outside. Stanislaw is here and fully blinded. He deals with Retchi. Now another going to walk into his crosshair. And man, they just love it.
Not even looking at him.
Love it. Tarek with the spray down. He's looking pretty lethal, is Tarek. He's going to go back to ramp. Like, maybe I should watch the position I'm meant to be. And there it is. Curry walks into the crosshair. Tarek, another multi-kill. He just keeps getting them.
Yeah. And I again want to talk about how, like, you know, you can laugh at this result, and yeah, I'd suggest you do. It's quite entertaining. But realistically, like, this just shows the level of like top tier Counter-Strike teams, because Rebirth, this is not a team to be sleeping on. It's an MDL team. These guys are good. They're experienced. They're playing at a very high level in their region, and EG are making them look like gold novas.
And that's actually a very good point, right? Because so many times you see people say, "Oh, well, I'm MG, and I could play better than Stanislaw," and it's like, well. You know, no, you couldn't, because here's the sad truth, right? And that is that these guys on Rebirth, every single one of them could probably wreck, like, well, they could definitely wreck your average Joe. And yet here they are, getting absolutely demolished.
Yeah. Bomb out Hut with not the full team, bit of a worrying one. Cirque's in the side with the AWP, it's all on Retchy, he's gone as well. And EG are just looking fresh. It's exactly what I wanted. Everyone's firing off, they're playing together, they're having fun.
But in LE, right, I drop like, I only get like 22 kills every game.
Just see how fast
even I could do better than Stewie. And it's like, well, no, you couldn't. You couldn't do better than Stewie. He's one of the best in NA. I love people who say stuff like that. They're very entertaining, you know, just to look at and laugh at quietly. Is that really how you think the pro level works?
Oh, pathetic.
Yes.
12-1, it's a slaughter, and it's not going to stop.
Me, meanwhile, yeah, I probably am better than Stewie. But that's just because I've been really trying ever since he replaced me on Team UK back at the Caches, right?
I've never seen you try
That was
harder.
like a rivalry really sparked up between me and Stewie.
Oh, great timing on that cross for Curry. Carson, Tarek doesn't want to use all his ammo. He saved some for the corpse. Curry's made it to secret. No one knows about this. They know he was outside, but he just got on the cross before Ethan got up the ladder. So, yeah, like, the issue is, if EG aren't rotating B, what can you do with this position? Okay, come up the vent, or make noise by opening a door or breaking a window on B. Not really great options. Phantom trying to get out into that A site. Bombs left back in T-spawn. Curry running ramp side. He's opened the door. They know he's here. Not in T-spawn. Yeah, all right, rub it in. But back in the lobby. It's not perfect, but it will do. 13-1. EG just running wild.
Yeah, this game started 20 minutes ago, and it does look like it's going to be a record time here.
Oddly enough,
Oh,
it's not over with yet.
Rebirth, right? While they might not have rounds, my God, do they have our respect? They've got 3 P90s
Armorless
out here.
P90. What do you make of that?
Armorless P90 on Retchy. Now, that's pretty ballsy.
That makes me retch, all right.
But what's he going to do with it? Fast A play on the P90s. In they go, and almost dead to the utility. It's not the best start. Ethan will get mopped up. P90s out for the lads. And here's the AK getting all the kills. Still one P90 in play. That is on Retchy, and he is still armorless. He hasn't picked any of that up because you can't. And there he is getting removed. 4-packing with another. And Phantom, last man left alive. They buy P90s, they get a second round. That there is a correlation and a causation. And Rebirth, maybe the P90s were the answer. 2-13, comeback not looking likely, but maybe with the P90, there's a chance.
Honey, I know that we're tied up, and I hate to admit it, my tears dried up. This story's over, we're getting older, we're never sober, I'm so hungover. But inside I know there's still a light that keeps us together. And there is no thing I would rather have. Together with our alliance, it shouldn't be rocket science. Hey, if I'm being honest, we're just feeling lost inside. Together with our alliance, it shouldn't be rocket science. Hey, if I'm being honest, we're just feeling lost inside. And baby, I know that I fucked up, but hear me out just a minute, I'll say what's up. We can't be broken by words unspoken. Our life's an ocean, but right now it's frozen. But inside I know there's still a light that keeps us together. and there is no thing I would rather have. Together with our alliance, it shouldn't be rocket science. Hey, if I'm being honest, we're just feeling lost inside. Together with our alliance, it shouldn't be rocket science. Hey, if I'm being honest, we're just feeling lost inside.
Look into your eyes, I see the colors of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are two hearts that beat in time, and the time was looking down all night, blocking out the sun that we need. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see.
No, Harry, you're sure this is live? This is live? Oh, I guess it is. Well, that would explain everything, I guess, now that evil geniuses are absolutely pulverizing Rebirth all over Nuke. They can't even get out of the way, even when they're stuck in mid-air. This one's certainly looking like it's going to be an evil geniuses map. But we're going to find out. That last round that Rebirth grabbed, the very last one of the half, was on the back of 3 P90s, a MAC-10, and an AK-47. Welcome back, everybody. The Intel Extreme Masters Beijing 2020 Online. Harry and Hugo are here witnessing this polarizing event.
Polarizing, pulverizing, and everything in between. EG looking for a quick, clean first map in the series, but they will lose Cirque outside. Drop down the vent from that 8-minute jump. Will catch Ethan. He almost dies with a bomb on A. Could have been a disaster. Curry's in secret. They don't check for him. They run right to B, and they're going to pay the price. Ethan can't plant. They're all over the site. Carson coming in from Raptors get blindsided. Tarek having a great game, but this would be something else entirely. He's out of ammo, looking at the ground, and Rechi finally puts him in it. Nice try, but not today. Rebirth find a pistol.
And so now, you know, second half underway. Pistol round locked in on their map pick and 3 rounds to their name. Maybe there's a chance at the comeback after all, Hugo. You know, you were saying that during that whole break that it just wasn't happening, but maybe it could.
Oh, a bit of a spray. Carson and 4-pack combine outside. Tarek's there with a bomb. Ethan fighting with the Deagle, flashed out. Rebirth just cycling util, trying to keep EG out of the yard, but they are going right back in with a vengeance. Stand at the door, trying to fight through the gap. He gets sprayed. Carson can push this smoke and probably catch Tarek for free with only a scout, although he seems very aware of this possibility. The scope goes through Carson. Will he move? Yes, he will. And he's going to take him down. Nice, clean round for Rebirth. They needed that if they wanted to build right. You need all the money in the world. And even then, you've got to play a bonus round eventually, which isn't going to be fun. But running triple M4 here and now, another eco for EG, and then Rebirth, they'll finally get tested, I guess, on this T side.
You ever gotten tested before, Hugo?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Comes up clean, though. It's nice.
Yeah, okay, good. That's probably safe. That's probably good.
Oh, that smoke on the garage roof. A lot of teams doing it nowadays, Harry. What, where, how, why, who, what? Is it actually on purpose and it's covering up the back garage to silo?
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
my only, because like there's other smokes to do
Maybe
that.
you're like trying to also dodge like, you know, maybe someone goes garage roof and then also it's like, oh, look at 4-pack with this fight. He discovers EG having a team huddle and a team cuddle, but right now they're starting to struggle. They try and get up through the ladder. They jump back onto him. With the Glocks, they do get a kill, but that's the extent of it.
That smoke has got to be on purpose, because I've seen too many teams use it, and I keep laughing at how, haha, they missed their smoke, but like, it's got to be purpose. It's got to be for the back silo peak. There used to be a better smoke that lands on top of blue, but maybe that one covers it just as much. So, hey, maybe we're wrong, Harry.
I wonder if that affects like the credit card spot tool as well. It looks like it's too
very
high,
up.
right?
Yeah, yeah, but it looks like it also spreads for that angle for silo. But yeah, like
But next time we see that smoke, Zoom and enhance that.
Yeah,
Show us.
CIA stuff.
Enhance.
Well, quick pause. EG taking a break. Obviously attack, not a tech. We've seen Carson flying through the air. Maybe there's connection issues. Who knows at this point?
And we have the word that it is Carson. So.
Yes.
Well.
Well.
It is nice though, right? Just seeing EG, like one of the big worries for me was that maybe after going to Europe and kind of getting bodied, they would look at like a little unconfident and a little unsure back in the pool of NA. But nah, they're looking as good as they always have. Now, admittedly, Rebirth have put more rounds up against them now than they did in that entire last best of 3.
Impressive.
So that's something. And, you know, there is still a chance that they can at least recover this first half to like this second half to a respectable scoreline. Oh, look at them white gloves as well. That's pretty cool.
Tight grip.
I like that.
Snake print. Oof.
I like that. Oh, we're getting very close.
More of that.
I do like, you know, how this laser beam is coming out of the middle of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right on the bridge of the nose. Hello.
Beautiful eyes. Green.
He's shy. He's got to look away. This guy, sunglasses. So you never have that problem. Respect.
Wait, has he got the same headphones as me?
Oh, this guy, though, not practicing, you know, weapon safety. Running around with a loaded rifle with his finger on the trigger. I'm not saying that's wrong, but that's wrong.
Yeah, put it away. We're watching you, 4-pack. His teammate right in front of you, for crying out loud.
It's just unbelievable, really.
Well, okay, this is it. This is Rebirth on essentially a bonus round because they got an SMG, but they're still running the AWP. They bought in heavy as they should, and EG could just shut down the entire map right here if they really want to sweat things. We'll see if that's the case. Can Rebirth hold on? Can they hang on? Full rifles for EG. 2 outside, 3 in the lobby, holding on, seeing if Rebirth want to bring anything to the table early. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, Rebirth giving them a taste of their own medicine with their lobby crunch. That's not going to be happening in this round. You can imagine why. Weapons out for EG.
Well, they throw this little veil of utility, and Rebirth do have a lot of players here outside trying to keep EG under lock and key. Curry's gotten a little aggressive at ramp as well. Now, I say a little aggressive because it's not that aggressive. He's actually just going to pull on back once those smokes fade. Stan trying to sneak under the AWP. And that's a little optimistic. Now, ramp room given up by Curry. He's already dropped down into that B site to put up a hold.
Oh boy, it's all on this.
Yeah, he's got to come up big right here. He's putting himself in a pretty good spot. He'll find the first kill with ease, but that's the only one that he gets. Ethan responds. They eliminate him. Tarek's still outside while his 2 teammates are in lower.
Oh, dear. Oh, he shot too soon. They get down the vent. Now they can hold on to it. Can Tarek stall out this fight? No. Goes straight for it. Loses his life. AK delivered down to B. The retake is on.
Yeah, Ethan very low. 3 kits. Time won't necessarily be the factor just yet. Retchy wants to be the first one in. Big grenade landing his own feet and somehow still comes out the duel on top. And Ethan, well, had a long way to go there, and he doesn't. EG concede the round. Rebirth put up 6. And at what point do we say we have a game on our hands?
Not yet. But Rebirth doing a far more impressive job than they did last time, right? And we have to give them credit for that. They got 4 rounds over a BO3 series versus EG initially. But now they've already beaten that in the first map. They've... yeah.
Not how you really want to go, but...
EG are confident though. They're not, you know, they're just going for it right now. Going about their normal ways. Nothing to be worried about yet. Another buy round, bomb plant in the previous, plus the loss. Double AWP as well for Rebirth. I like that. Put one on ramp, get the other outside. EG went for a late yard take last round, and Rebirth just had to kind of concede it. They had an AWP in heaven. They did find Stan, but otherwise they let EG cross. Smokes out a spawn for EG. Not expecting Molotovs on red, and that is in fact the case. 4-pack fighting. Does get the first. Tarek is gone. Not the way he wanted to start, but the rest of his team can pick up the pieces and run down towards B. You'll notice Stan already dropped vent, and he has lower under control to a degree. Bomb in secret. Breezy holding rotations on that top site. Can he find anything as the smoke fades? Carson is very close around the corner. Curry's tried to drop B. Oh, Breezy, what a flick. He is so fast. More players all around him, though, from all sides. Phantom finds that. The nade would have killed Cirque, but not only did it miss, but Cirque also backed out. Bomb planted. Very hard round for EG to hold on to, and a man down as well.
Yeah, 4 deep on the ramp side for Rebirth. Gonna have to attack this in waves or just try to get out there. That's not the start they wanted. Ethan with the one through the smoke, one before it onto Curry. And so far, they've just been given to him. 2 players remain for Rebirth.
Oh.
Ethan just continues his rampage to the smoke.
Oh, great round from Ethan, man. Banger of a round. Takes down the first, smokes in, gets away with the kill. Even more damage, right? Throws everything into disarray. And we even get the replay of it. That first one's nice. This one, though. By Phantom. And look, man, you can tell Ethan's just made a big play. Look at that smile. Oh, it's about to be a brawl outside. There's a lot of bodies here. From behind red, they spot Retchy. He looks to get out of there, and he will live to tell the tale. 4-pack on the AWP. Was able to get the opener last round. This round, though, they're already a little deep. Breezy will walk into the crosshair. Gives one over for free, and the smoke fades. Tarek blindsided, but Ethan in with the response. Retchy's like, shout out 4-pack for that flash. Really appreciated there. And it is left on to Ethan. Needing an ace in what was a 1v4. Not looking likely.
Look at 4-pack. He knows now.
Oh, Ethan, he tried to bait this shot, but 4-pack wouldn't fall for it, and so Ethan goes for the fight and loses it. Tinked anyway. He was so low. That was a hard clutch to win. And Rebirth are biting back. They get another round. They reset EG with no plant either. You may as well force with such a lead for EG, but also if they kept 2K, they'd have a 4 by next round. So whatever Stan calls, yeah, he's going to go for the eco. Safer call, definitely. Like, you know, you're not worried yet if you're EG, but you also don't want to, you know, be up 14-11 and then be going, guys, we're throwing, stop, someone close it. Don't want to let this get too close. EG going back to Hut. Looking like they want to crunch this A site. 2 players here. Phantom in the rafters. No flash. They just go in dry. Phantom with a whiff spray. Gets one, but it's a costly round because the A site is conceded. Breezy waiting on the smoke. Catches Carson going through, and there's another player on the other side, but pulling out nades. Retchy dead as well. Breezy grabs the gun. He might die from secret as the AWP has come out from that B site, and Curry could kill the planter. Swinging out from the door, Ethan spots him and gets out of dodge as well. That's annoying for Curry, but he still makes matters worse for EG, only temporarily. And 4-pack left in a very awkward clutch. They have a crossfire on him.
Yeah, that smoke ices him out. And him just trying to get back in the round is hard enough, much less the bomb having ticked all the way down. Takes a shot on a stand, finds it, looks for a no-scope. Doesn't happen. Cirque puts us up to 15 for Evil Geniuses.
Easy does it. One more round, and EG will be moving to their map pick in the series as well, which is where the bigger worries start. Train last time was considerably dominant. And off the back of EG's T side as well, right?
It is a shame, though. We're getting a great game out of 4-pack, man. 21 kills, like almost outshining Tarek and Ethan. Well, he is outshining Ethan on the other side. You know, almost top of the server. so he's looking real good. Curry pushing into lobby. Breezy not able to adjust in time. Cirque's here to try and help out. And Stan will fight back with one as well. It gets a bit awkward now in this 2-on-2. Having to retake the lobby, but Rebirth have given it up entirely. Handing this control back to EG, and will that prove to be their undoing?
Oh, very close. Couldn't hit the head, but he's got a Molotov instead. Tarek sees the arm of Retchi, and now just going to wait on this rotation, calling Cirque to slow it down and not plant yet. He will tap it on the site. Warpack's wrapping yard. Oh, caught in the open. Tarek with a spray, and he's had a great game there, closing it.